This is what Minecraft looks like in 2023. Let's change the setting a bit. As you can probably tell, this is not Minecraft. This is a game called The Forest, the critically acclaimed survival horror game released in 2018. In a similar vein to Minecraft, The Forest is set in a massive open world where players find themselves stranded on an island filled with hostile tribes. Players must shelter themselves from the harsh conditions of the wild while defending themselves from the locals, who aren't particularly friendly. This is not a sandbox game, and if you've played The Forest or its sequel that released this year, you'll understand why. To the average person, this seems like a strange comparison, but stick with me here. In this video, we're going to cover how Minecraft is and isn't a sandbox, and what Mojang can do to expand into the sandbox genre. Before we get into this video, make sure to check out our Minecraft mod project, Wanderers. We release devlogs every month and content updates all the time. Make sure to join our Discord in the description to chat with our community and get updates on the mod. Also, according to YouTube, only this % of people are actually subscribed, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel. So, The Forest, which major spoilers for the game right here if you haven't played it, you really should, is a game that takes place across two regions, the surface and the caves. In the game, you explore various caves that contain pivotal items to the progression and some great environmental storytelling, which leads you to discover the secrets of the island and escape with your son. If you've played The Forest, you'll probably have seen this coming because when you put it into perspective, Minecraft and The Forest truly have quite a similar problem: the facade of a sandbox in a linear setting. Let me explain. Like I said earlier, The Forest sees the player searching for items and clues in caves to find his missing son, except you don't actually have to enter a single cave in this game. One of The Forest's main mechanics is building, since the locals of the island aren't exactly friendly.
Cam, I'm going to street, bro.
Players will be tasked with defending themselves from those cannibals. And it's not as if materials are in short supply. I mean, you're in the forest after all. But what about the narrative? What about your son? Sure, you always have the option to just ignore it, but that kind of defeats the point. And the same can be said about Minecraft. Minecraft has a narrative and a progression like The Forest that lead to the final boss, the elusive Ender Dragon, but why? What's the point when you can just build a base or explore structures? So, the arguments. 1. Minecraft has creative mode. Firstly, you could always argue that Minecraft has a creative mode, which therefore allows it to be a sandbox. But to that, let's go back to the Forest example. The Forest also has a creative mode that gives you access to infinite logs, items, blueprints, the list goes on. But does that make it a sandbox? No, not necessarily. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that having creative mode makes it not a sandbox. The fact that the mode that gives you complete freedom is separate proves that the game wasn't intended to be played that way. On top of that, despite the fact that you have access to everything, you're still ultimately confined to the limits of features designed for a survival experience, not a sandbox one. So in this case, not a sandbox is in the lead. 2. Minecraft has no set objectives. Contrary to how most games operate, Minecraft doesn't have any set direction for the player. While Minecraft still does have a linear narrative and progression, you aren't ever forced to play through it, allowing the player more options for exploration and survival. And additionally, while Minecraft doesn't appeal to all playstyles, a majority of people will find something fun about the game. Whether they enjoy building, combat, or exploration, the choice is up to the player. There isn't any strict goals or even a quest system within Minecraft, promoting exploration and problem solving throughout the game. With this, I have to say that the sandbox argument really shines here. 3. Minecraft is a procedural world. While Minecraft and The Forest do share a very similar narrative flaw, one thing they do not share is their world. The Forest takes place on a singular set map with randomized spawn locations. Minecraft, on the other hand, is a completely procedural world. You can quite literally go wherever you want, but that still doesn't enhance your possibilities. Despite having such a free and open world, your exploration is still limited to the very few biomes available for you to discover. On top of that, the fact that the game world has optional encounters like dungeons or monuments doesn't inherently make it a sandbox, because they are, in essence, side quests. There is still a mainline narrative that the player has to follow and complete to quote-unquote beat the game. For this one, I think not a sandbox really takes the win. So, what do you guys think? Is it a sandbox or is it a linear game at heart? What can Mojang do to improve the sandbox aspect? Comment below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you liked the music in this video, listen to our full original soundtrack at the end or in the description. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time with more Wanderers news.